Hello and welcome everyone, Lanhart here with part 58 of the Prussia Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. We continue where we left things off last time. Thank you once again for your comments, advice, tactics and suggestions. It's all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. And also thank you for your patience waiting for the next episode of the series, waiting in fact for all of my uploads to resume. As I said last week, I was away in Sweden. I actually picked up a bit of a cold while I'm there, so my apologies if you hear any sniffling or coughing or throat clearing noises in this video. I'll try and keep that to a minimum. I think I'm slowly recovering from it, but yeah, I was unfortunately pretty ill while I was in Stockholm last week. Had a good time there. It was for a work-related thing. I know quite a few of you were wishing me a nice vacation, but it was pretty much all work-related, and I'll be able to reveal more details about that at a later date. But there we go. But yes, as I promised with all my series, first episode back this week, they'd all be an hour long, so this will of course be an hour long for you guys today. So, jumping back to the situation, we are literally this turn, it will be this turn, about to attack Russia. But I was trying to work out what the best way of dealing with Austria was. And many of you mentioned, well, you probably could just peace out right now and then see if you could even get an alliance with Austria. And then join the war against Russia through Spain, because they're at war with them. That way, sort of bypassing... potentially upsetting Austria again. I'm sure it will upset them, to be honest. But what I'm hoping that we can do is actually take a, hopefully not the whole episode, but I imagine we'll have to fight a few battles here. But actually take this opportunity to clear out a few Austrian armies. I don't think we can go after these two, because there may be more armies that we can't see. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to go after this force here. And we're going to go after this army over there, and possibly even these guys as well, just to clear out some forces. I don't know how well at this stage in the game the AI is in terms of being able to constantly reproduce new armies, so if we can at least take out some of them, maybe they'll be forced to just keep pushing out militia spam. I am actually thinking that it might be better to withdraw this army, because if we're about to declare war on Austria, oh no, sorry, not Austria, we're about to declare war on Russia, obviously the ideal point would be to move this army right by the bridge, but we have no cannons, and these guys are already pretty broken. Yes, it's just loads of militia, but without cannon to thin them, we're going to be in trouble. Also, it sounds like there's some drilling going on from my neighbour's house right now, so apologies if you can hear some drilling in the background of this video. I mean, what we could do is bring von Blucher back to here and have him hold. I mean, those two regions do generate a fair bit of income, but I actually kind of feel that actually falling back all the way to here would be a better bridge point, because that forces a lot of armies this way. It does mean, though, that Austria can just send forces up this way and harass us. But if we're positioned well on that bridge, we should be fine. I don't know the idea of giving up that much territory, but that might be the better choice, because Russia, if I do block that bridge and they don't decide to attack me, they can always just move on past. I wonder. It might, I mean, we could move to that bridge and hold. It means then we can't deal with these armies. Honestly, don't know what's best there. We'll see how the episode plays out if we have time to deal with these two for now, or not. I mean, likewise, we could go after these guys, but I don't think we're strong enough to tackle this army, so I think that's actually a decent one. We could go after these guys, but it's only 2 units of militia, so I'm actually quite prepared to just abandon this territory. I mean, we could destroy the Court of Justice building for now, or leave it as, I think we'll just leave it as is. So yeah, I think we should pull these guys back, but it's where we send them back to. We do have horse artillery here, so we could actually send these guys down to help on out. I mean, even fighting the battle manually against these guys, I might be able to do a fair bit of damage, but we just don't have enough infantry forces. Plus, there's this army over there, which I don't think we'll actually get to tackle as such. We do have some extra infantry over here, but they can't get far enough down in time, which is unfortunate. Right, anyway, we need to prep this army, which needs these 3 units of artillery. So we have 3 armies at the ready to pile on in east. And then we're hoping that that declaration of war will draw these guys this way. We will be losing Riga, but we will hold at this bridge here. I can't actually get another general, so yeah, you guys have to be without a general. But that's all we need. Lots and lots of infantry and some cannon. And you guys were saying as well to sort of get the troops ready to send them on a ship round to St. Petersburg and what have you. Build it up at East Prussia because that's our more direct entry point. So we're going to throw these guys in here. And we can actually get the Brunswicker sharpshooters, which are skirmishers. Some of you saying get some more skirmishers of your army. I'm just not very good at them. I'd rather have the might of the line infantry for the majority of the time. But actually, these guys do have some pretty good sort of accuracy to them. So if I go for, we'll go for 4 of them, and we'll throw another line infantry unit in there for now. We'll try and incorporate them, but I'm not trying to make my armies all the same. Primarily, we're just looking at line infantry, cannons and cavalry as the backbone. But yeah, I think we should take this opportunity to at least rid ourselves of a couple of Austrian armies, even if it, you know, ends up not being that fruitful. Let's see how things go. Over here, though, I'm actually quite tempted to use this army against these guys and blast them with howitzers against all their infantry. That could be quite fun. We'll come on around and trap that army there. We've also got these guys on the bridge, but we've got backup with these forces here. Anyway, so yeah, let's loop on around with these guys and go for our first battle. I'm not bringing... Oh, actually, this is summoning in reinforcements from the bridge. So that's actually quite useful already. So we will save in case there's a crash. And yeah, we'll fight this one definitely because we can minimize losses this way. I imagine this is, despite being an hour long, it's going to be one of those episodes that's focused on a single turn, but it's quite an important one, as this will potentially gauge our movement over the next few turns quite dramatically. And again, apologies for the coughing and what have you. I am struggling a bit today. I think it's one of those things. Is also the more I talk, the more I cough as such, which isn't ideal. And what's the range for these guys? Oh dear, yeah, we don't have much range at all. So their cannons might actually best us to start with. They've already got that one deployed. So by the looks of things, we're going to need to move forward. We do obviously have that canister shot. Let's keep you limbered up for now because my howitzers were a bit shot up last time, and I'd like to avoid it the second time, if at all possible. Let's see if that's enough to put in between the two. Oh my god, look at that. Perfect. Perfect grouping in the middle there. So what are we left with? We are left with 3 and 4. Okay, we'll pop 3 over on this side because we'll put more of my cavalry over here. Oh, it's lovely. There we go. So those guys there. And then the group of 4 controls this right flank here. They've got nice kind of deployment here on the road. We will set you guys all with trenches in case we fall back and hold here, because they'll give my guys a little bit. And then cavalry-wise, I am actually going to throw all my cavalry onto the one flank. Oh crap! I've summoned a infantry unit there. Balls. It's that unit that I grabbed, isn't it? See. There we go. Right. Yeah, all this cav over here. Try and draw their 2 units of cavalry in. Although actually I'm going to place you wider. There is a cavalry unit on the left, but that's fine. We should be able to deal with that. General back here for now. Can they fire? Or are they going to limber on up and come to me? It looks like they are going to come to me. So we are going to hold our ground then. And hope that we can draw them in. Because if that's the case, then ideal. In fact, my reinforcements, I'm trying to wonder where they'll come in. They might come in... we've come in from behind. They might come in from this sort of bottom right. potentially. But yeah, we've got to wait for them to advance quite a bit before they're going to be in range of my howitzers. It depends how far they're going to push forward with those cannons before they decide to unleash them. But at least they're moving away from all their set-up deployment. We only need to move forward a little bit if they choose to hold their ground here, which wouldn't be super bad. They have shifted some cavalry over to the other flank. That's fine. Again, we've got more infantry that side. We just need to make sure we pop those squares at the right time. What I'm hoping is that they're just forming up their troops here, and then they're going to press forward again. Yeah, it looks like they're at least going for a little bit of a shuffle. They are really pressing that ridge line here. We will be able to break their cavalry, though, which is good. But their artillery, it depends when they decide to stop moving their artillery. Because these cannons will have a longer range than my howitzers. I would have thought, unless I think they've got 750 range, we've got 650. I'm just hoping they just come forward just a smidge, because then we'll be able to bombard them. But it depends how much further they want to move their cannons. Interesting, they've tucked around onto that corner, using sort of a little bit of the town there as cover. They might be about to deploy their cannons here. We'll keep things on fast forward to see how they do. Keep bringing them forward at the moment, which is potentially promising. Come on, just bring them into range and I can blast you. I mean, I outgun them, but their cannons are more effective at, I guess, counter-battery fire, really. This is giving me a little bit of hope if they keep bringing them up just a bit further toward that field, and then I can shell you. We can go for the targeted fire, which increases our accuracy. Oh, I bet you're going to stop just there. Yeah, yeah, cheeky sods. But we have to wait to see if this is where the AI is going to leave that artillery. Are they going to sort of tweak their line again and advance, or are they going to hold there? Because if they're going to push forward a little bit more, then we're okay. We can hold. Either way, it's only a slight shuffle forward for us to start shelling. They are just holding their ground, though. Okay, we're going to bring our guys up. In fact, what we'll do, seeing as they've seemed to have made it pretty clear they're not interested in pressing through here, we will actually leave you guys unlimbered. All we need to do is push forward to about there. I think we still have a reasonable line, and we'll draw them down. Actually, no, we are gonna drop you forward a smidge. Sorry, my bad. Once you guys are limbered up, I'm actually going to adjust you further forward. Unlimber you guys, because have they unlimbered their cannon? They're in range though, so that's good. Leave them to fire at will, put them on targeted fire. You guys do your thing. Hoping it's going to hit them and their cannons, which will either spark them forward or allow them to be shelled for a bit. Looks like they're going for the enemy cannon. Not doing much damage to. I'm going to press up my cavalry actually on this flank though. We're going to go after the cavalry there and dominate that side. Artillery over here can't fire. It can't hit them yet, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. We've already taken out a cannon. Just keep firing on them. Take our time. Sniff, sniff, cough, cough. I make my own Total War sound effects. It's all fine. Right, you guys run past them on that flank there, on the right. Ah, yeah. Militia over there, let's get behind them. Cut them off from running away. There it is. Then we can turn on that militia on the flank. How's their artillery doing? Oh, nice! Down to 2 on each. Good. They're actually doing pretty well. Good, you guys keep doing that. To annihilate that cavalry, and then we can turn onto the militia, which has moved around to face a bit. It's now, yeah, being pulled out of formation. No, they're choosing to stay. He's got a break shortly, surely. We are actually now forcing the whole line to readjust, or even advance. Oh, lovely, down to 1 cannon there. That's what we like to see. Bring my cavalry round. Ooh, you guys took a bit of a beating. And then we'll go after the militia. Crush that flank. I'd almost argue that we can withdraw now to behind our trenches once again. But they're still not advancing yet. Oh, boom. That looked big. Get them to focus on that unit that's 4 of 4 now. Quick, cavalry, get in before we get shot to pieces. We can. Let's get into all the militia over here. Just keeping an eye on that cav there. In we tumble. Nice, it's looking good. My cavalry doing engaged over here for quite a while. Actually, to get out of there and charge back in. But we'll pull that cavalry back as well. The sheer mass of the militia is kind of preventing a more effective charge. And I don't want that cavalry barreling on into us before we can do something about it. Yeah, as I thought, they're coming in from behind. Come on, crush that militia group. Oh, they're bunching up like crazy. Okay, we need to get these guys into the fight. They're going to move these artillery, the howitzers, into this section. Pull the cavalry back and out of there. Draw that cavalry away. A few of you are going to get caught. Should be okay. We haven't managed to take that artillery down yet. Push in. Try and draw them into us. Pull more cavalry over, that's fine. Need to neutralise the cannon. Surely they're going to unlimber their cannon now. Oh, one of them's broken. Oh, no, it was wavering, and it's just managed to hold on to itself. Haven't got so lucky hitting these guys yet. See if we go for a howitzer attack just in front of it, if that's enough to sort of skim through it and bounce through. Seen that happen in the past. See if some bouncers help. Targeting on the ground there. And we'll try and minimise losses here, rather than just push forward and throw men away, because we've got no guarantee on the number of turns we'll actually get from Austria. Peace. Oh, that was really close. Is that not right through them? Set you guys back on targeting on them, see if we get luckier. I mean, ideally we want to be using this against the infantry, but taking a while. How can we move these guys faster? Well, we can tell them to. I don't think they actually do, though. Okay, fair enough. Ideally, I'd like to push forward even further in this little town. That requires moving forward the main howitzer group to this road. I think we can probably get away with that, actually. So yeah, sod it. Let's do that. Let's push up. Does it allow these guys to go further as well? Or into a better position at the very least? And then get these artillery pieces through there a bit. I know there's cavalry moving up, but we'll keep an eye on that. Quickly into square, guys. I think I just managed to save you in time. Oh, just about, yeah. Probably get that unit in as well. Yeah, that cav is slaughtered. Nice. You guys can come out of square. You guys managed to get a formation going. Shredding down the rest of that cav. Lovely. Get their cavalry shattered and out of it. Right, they've now shattered as well. They're not coming back. Good. Formation because they're sending militia over here. Artillery is slowly but surely getting into place. General, we can move to the forest over here. Cavalry, we can move up to support the infantry on that left flank. We are drawing them into us, although they don't necessarily have the best terrain advantage through there. We should be okay. Once these howitzers get into place, should be better. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is pull you guys back. Because then, you guys have got a better clearance through here. To unleash a canister. And it'll draw their forces out into the open a little bit more. Okay, howitzers. Prepare to fire. Let's ignore their art. Well, we'll just let them fire wherever they want to go for now. That's it, just head towards my line. We got this. But you guys definitely can move through that. Get the angle. Go for the artillery again, or what? They are. Try and hit some of their infantry. Oh, we did finally manage to take out a cannon from the other artillery unit. Which is good. Howitzers. Onto canister. These guys are getting pretty nicely shredded though. So that's good. Can I get you guys? Yes, I can. Nice. Give them a good shredding. God, they are clumped up like crazy in the center. Oh, they finally unlimbered their cannon, though. Oh, that is big. That's some big fire. Here we go. Oh! Anyone for shredded cavalry? Because that's what's on the Prussian menu today. Lovely. Last and good, boys. Seeing another unit. Oh no, it's come back. Fine. We'll march up to meet it this time. Rest I'm just going to stay there. No, now they're advancing. Here we go. Here's where the fun begins. Beautiful. Oh, shredding. That's what I like. You guys turn around that way. You two go for a right flank over there. You two move through the clearing. Let's get the cavalry back to about there. Cannon should take care of the rest. Or the howitzers, I should say. That's it, form square. You're a oh so lovely target for my howitzers.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Loading up here. Yep, last of them are going down. That unit's now broken. Come on, just the last two in the middle that need to break. Oh, they're actual... I'm going to say, one of them was Fusiliers, one was Militia. There we go. And we'll end the battle. A heroic victory. Might still need to chase them down, but we should be able to achieve that with an order resolve. Lost 1,313. They lost 5,732. They have 240 that remain. Lovely. And the whole army dies. Brilliant. And that's actually a free army that I've kind of got just looping around just for such a moment. I need to pop in here. Probably more infantry. There's the extra units of howitzers. Where was I sending you to? Into that army? You guys need cavalry, though. What about you guys? You guys are all good. And this is going to build up for this secondary grouping. So let's send you back over here. You guys jump back on here. And we'll steal 2 of the foot guards to go in there. That's each of the bridges looked after, although we're going to send this army over there. But we should, as I said, be able to gain a turn of peace. Still just going to go for the pushing as much musketeers out as we can, just because, you know, the power of line infantry is still pretty potent. Let's bring these guys that away. They can look after that for us. So yeah, it's pretty much just this army to take out these guys then. As I said, we want to try and force or get rid of as many Austrian armies as possible. Since we just had that last, but I'm actually quite tempted to order resolve this, see if we get lucky. I mean, it is mainly just Fusiliers, so we can replace this quite easily. Let's risk it. Okay, I don't think we lost any full units anywhere, and we've actually forced them back, which is good. Can I finish them? We can move there, and then if I drop out all the cannons... Yeah, there we go. That finishes them off, nice. Get back to those cannons next turn. Throw you guys to repair. So that bridge is exposed, but I honestly don't think we have too much trouble because we'll get a peace with Austria, hopefully. We just need to decide if we're going to attack any more of their armies. I mean, I'd like to attack these guys as well with von Blücher, but von Blücher can't make it back to that bridge, unfortunately. Which means I kind of feel like we need to give up this territory unless we want to risk losing that army. And we could move von Blücher to the bridge and see if they go in on him. That better than trying to... I mean, those guys, if we can eject them from our lands, will be okay. I guess, to be fair, we should probably then leave these guys where they are. Go for peace with Austria now, because that'll eject those guys. And then, yeah, I think maybe go for that bridge and try and hold there. We can't hold here. And I don't want to leave those guys in that settlement, because that's just asking for them to be wrecked. So we can actually pull them back over there. Or even behind von Blücher. Because we know that we can do massive damage to the Russian forces, if that's the case. Maybe we'll leave... Oh, we've got the militia here, so what I'll do is I'll put the militia in. Because maybe the AI will just forget about it. We'll see. You actually just need another, like, cavalry unit, and then you're well, and you need cannon, which we're getting ready over here. So if we pop... Let's put my 3 weakest infantry units in here. We'll bring 3 horse artillery over there. There we go. We can fall back to that bridge if we need to. If we're going to give up Lemberg for now and just hold that just while we push against Russia to hold Austria at bay. Yeah, I think I'm going to risk it with von Blücher here. I know the potential we have for holding bridges. Then maybe use you as well, actually, and strike back against the Russians here if we can hold them at the bridge. But if they choose to go that way, then we need to pull back and hold at this crossing. They can cross higher up, but I kind of feel if they do that, then that'll divide them up a little bit more. So all that's left is to now seek that peace with Austria. And what we're actually going to do is ask for, yeah, trade and... you know, I'm gonna go all in here and see if we can maybe get some money out of them as well. Okay, no, so they won't do that. Let's see if it maybe just for 10,000. We might as well. Trade, military alliance. They'll give me money and a peace treaty. Okay, fine. No money, and they signed the peace treaty. They've also agreed to a military alliance. I can see that crumbling, though, within a turn. And again, we are at peace with Russia, so before we go and attack them, well, in order to do that, so that we don't upset our new allies, we're going to declare that war through the existing war that stands between Spain and Russia. And that shouldn't upset them as much. But, as I said before, I fully expect them to redeclare war on us next turn. At the very least, they'll break down that alliance. So, right, Spain, I would like to join a war. But let's see if we can get another 10,000 from you in order to do this, please. Yep, there we go. So we are now at war with Russia. Russia obviously doesn't like that at all. We can now use this to invade. Okay, so there's an army over there which we'll likely need to fight. They're actually on the bridge this time. We probably want to use an army that can clear a bridge, which... Good number of cannons there. Ah, can I just not reach you? Damn. Okay, well, it means we can bring another army in. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys in, because I wonder if we'll get away with an order resolve here. Oh, probably not, which is incredibly annoying. We should probably fight this one. Is mainly militia. They do have some decent infantry in there. They've got some experimental howitzers, actually. Okay, right, we'll save in case there's a crash. And in we go. Right. Swig of a beverage before we begin. Okay, so they've actually crossed the river to meet us already. So we don't have any of that advantage. Or fun. The towns in front of us, that's quite nicely widely spaced. Although our deployment is sort of deeper into the town than I would like. We could garrison within some buildings. The plains out to the right are pretty open. That's where we kind of want to draw the majority of their forces and maybe pick off some of their troops in the city. I think I want to have the cannons located centrally. In fact, up against this house, because we can put units in this farm here. Yeah. So if we pop the cannon there, it's a relatively clear path. And then we can use the city to secure our flanks in here, a couple of units. I think I'm actually just going to group the two Brunswicker units. Ah, damn, I was hoping I could pop one of them in there. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll put my sharpshooters in there. And my Jaegers, both of them can go in there. Should be able to go in there, shouldn't they? Let's hope they can. They do have mines, though. Let's try and do that. There, and then we'll throw them into that house. Then we'll go for a very long line of infantry. To hold that flank. And a couple of units to hold the city. In and around the town square here. Should be doable. Let's pop those fences up there. It might deter some cavalry pests. And then we've got one more infantry unit. Well, the thing is they do have cannons, so they're going to they could potentially shell that building into oblivion. There we go. That should be good. We'll pop my general. Yeah. That's good to me. I think what we'll do here is hold you guys in reserve. I'm not going to garrison that main town building just yet, because I don't want that to be such a big target. We'll leave those guys there though, and you there. Get you guys into the farmhouse. Up on the walls. And all of you inside as well. As the Russians advance, hopefully. Oh, we're taking out one of their howitzers already. Good. Oh, totally forgot about my cav. One at each end I've got right now. You know what, I'll keep you guys over here for now. Oh, we're just bouncing through the artillery. Thankfully not going for that building just yet. Oh! Damn, that experimental howitzer though. That's not good. We've got to, they're advancing to us, so we've got to hold. But when we get a chance, we need to try and swoop on around and take out that artillery. Here they come. Brace. We don't really have the room to form an effective square. General just committed suicide. Hold them at the stockade. A That's good though. If I can get my cavalry out to the left, we can maybe start a flank to harass that experimental howitzer. Because I don't think my artillery are going to be able to get much... Oh, that is bloody effective. We should definitely swap out our howitzer training for experimental ones. But until the enemy gets closer, I'm going to pull my guys back. Try and force them onto other targets. You guys get over to that of trees. Putting their forces into the center. Actually falling all their troops back more centrally to reform, it would seem. Give my men the attack order. They've got bayonets. It should be okay. Oh, god damn, they're absolutely wrecking those poor guys. Oh, that was my reinforcement unit as well. God, I just absolutely shredded them there. Not a lot we can do, though, until they decide to advance. We can obviously advance on their position, but it'd be better if we could draw them out to us. I think I'm going to have to rear charge these guys though with my cav, because we're just losing a lot of infantry here. Yeah, really losing lots against the cav. I thought they'd be that effective. They reformed enough to... Oh, they're reforming a battle line. God, that is massive damage. Yeah, okay, experimental howitzers. That's what we need to get onto next. May have to just try and push on them in a minute, because we're going to take a lot of damage otherwise. We're going to need them to start pushing forward. Let's fast forward it. If they start moving. Otherwise, I think it's time for us to press the attack. Christ. Damage.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Like for that building, just clipped it. Oh, god damn it, they found my cavalry. Yeah, no, we've got to advance to them. Get you guys outside. And ready to advance. Advancing yet? No, not yet. We're going to go right to their battle line. Damn it. Charged to that unit a little bit too much. But we'll hold. Go advance, control the river. Move these guys down here so that we can get them in and around to flank properly. Need this cavalry back over here so that we can pummel into the centre to hit their artillery when the time's right. Same with that cavalry unit, just give it a few waypoints to avoid the fences. Light troops get back. Oh god, the canister. Go cavalry. Can see your opening. Ah, you got enemy Cossacks on you. Turn right now. Nice, you made it. That's it, draw all their troops into the centre. Now that's a cavalry charge. And while the cavalry is bravely giving up their lives. Infantry, advance.
Our men are running, sir.
Cavalry, get out of there. Fire at will, light troops. I know we don't want to be going into too much of their infantry in melee because
Our men are running, sir.
they more effective than we are. Yeah, they've actually just broken that whole side. That's all their musketeers. But we have managed to get around them, which is rather useful. We can pull that unit back. Reinforcements have arrived. You can go home though, sir. Should have really got those cannons brought further up.
Our men are running, sir.
Heavy cavalry, that'll do. Okay, well, we've learnt the power of the experimental howitzers today. It's not fun to go up against. Wheel it around, cavalry. Into their backs. There we go. There we go. They've broken. Going to continue for a little bit longer. Sweep away some of these guys. Pull the general out of there, though. Mop a few more of them up. And lovely jubbly. Well done, men. Well done. Got lucky we managed to avoid that fence. Okay. I think we can end things there. A close victory. Yeah, I did severely hound one of my armies. 3,361 loss. Oh, very little. Oh no, there's a lot of friendly fire. I thought it was 3,600. Oh dear, 3,300. Yeah, pretty standard for me. That sends that army off, and we can now continue to move in over here, he says. In fact, we're going to actually have to do it with that army. Or no, we're not. We can do it with this one. Lovely, and these guys have got foot guards. Oh, I can't demand the surrender. Army says don't have this army close by, because otherwise they'll get wrecked with the order resolve. Yeah, you've got that one close by. Still 2,000. But we do claim our region. We will peacefully occupy. There's some traits for it as well. And I can try and pop you guys back on the bridge. I don't think they're going to be a threat. Okay, so there's two more armies over here. Probably... I mean, you guys can try and push through here. In fact, if I take out that artillery and move you guys onto the bridge, I'll make sure those guys reinforce first. What I'm thinking here is we take this army out and pop it on the bridge, and then they can't get through to us this turn. Whew. So you guys won't like the fact that I've just jumped out of there. Tough. Have some militia, or in fact, have some infantry. Still -2, but that's fine until we get more militia there. Yeah, more infantry. Let's send some militia over there for now. Okay, well, that's where we're going to wrap this one up for now, guys. I think we're pretty much done, besides obviously spending a bit more money on various bits and pieces. And then we'll be ready to end the turn at the start of the next episode. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet, Overclockers UK, QT, and MSI. Until the next one, ciao for now.